Oyez, oyez, oyez.
The Honorable Podcast on Masonic Law is now in session. Welcome to the podcast on Masonic Law, where we hope to build curiosity and desire to better understand our regulations.
Oyez, 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 oyez. Oyez, oyez. Oyez, oyez. Oyez.
Welcome back, brothers. This is Rip Moore, past master of Fort Worth 148, and today we're going to talk about worshipful masters, specifically the qualifications to be one. So we're going to start out at Article 276, entitled Qualifications. Any member of a lodge in good standing and against whom no charges are pending, and who has previously served as worshipful master of a regular lodge in another grand jurisdiction, or as worshipful master or warden of a lodge in this grand jurisdiction, and who is qualified according to the provisions of Article 276A of these laws, is eligible to be elected worshipful master. Such previous service may be either 1. Under election, 2. Under appointment by the Grand Master in a lodge under dispensation, or 3. Under designation by the Grand Lodge in a newly chartered lodge. The above provisions regarding service do not apply when a worshipful master is appointed by the Grand Master or designated by the Grand Lodge under the above circumstances, but previous requirements as enumerated in the following Article 276A apply to all such circumstances. So, that's a long way of saying you can't be worshipful master if you've never been a warden or a worshipful master in this state or another state. So if you've been a warden in another state, that doesn't count. You have to have been a worshipful master. Article 276A, additional qualifications. Prior to his installation as worshipful master or warden, a brother shall in all circumstances first be qualified as follows. 1. To the satisfaction of the members of his lodge, he shall be proficient to properly open and close an entered apprentice, fellowcraft, master mason's lodge, and a master mason's lodge of sorrow in the manner prescribed by the Committee on Work and approved by this Grand Lodge. And 2, number 2 that is, to the satisfaction of the members of his lodge, he shall have completed a Grand Lodge approved course in the administration of his duties, that's the lodge leadership training, or the lodge instruction for effectiveness program, aka the LIFE program, under the supervision of the Masonic Education and Service Committee. The LIFE program is to be administered by a lodge counselor appointed by the worshipful master, whose term expires upon the appointment of his successor in office. Any person who has previously served as worshipful master of a lodge under the jurisdiction of the Grand Lodge of Texas is exempt from the requirements of this article. So, if you've been worshipful master in another jurisdiction, you can be elected worshipful master if you've completed 276A. If you've been a worshipful master in this jurisdiction, you don't have to do 276A. Another big misconception about 276A is that, and section 1 there, you have to be proficient to properly open and close an entered apprentice, fellowcraft, Master Mason's Lodge, and Master Mason's Lodge of Sorrow. That applies to the Worshipful Master, Senior, and Junior Wardens, because the Warden, either one of the Wardens may have to assume the East, depending on if everybody's there or not, which we'll go over that in a future episode. But if you are being installed, it's Form 101 that you've got to complete. But you have to be able to, if you're Junior Warden, you have to be able to do Junior Warden position and then the Worshipful Master position as well in all 4 of those lodges. You're not going to progress to Senior Warden if he's absent. You're going to stay in your spot. If you Junior Warden and Worshipful Master are there, you just get a Pro Tem Senior Warden. So you got to be ready for that. All right, gentlemen, hopefully that makes that about as clear as mud. Until next time, this is Rip Moore signing off.
Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Yay, oh yay. Yay, oh yay.